Hey you! Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, where, on Tuesday, it's all about Tom Ford beauty. Today, I've got Rose Topaz. This is from Tom Ford's new creme cream formulation for his eye quads. I have been sharing each of the three with you in our past couple of Tom Ford Tuesdays, and today we're going to dabble into this one. I'm excited. I'm excited about this one, and here's why. Solely based on this picture right here. This is so beautiful, right? I'm passionate about the look, and look at this. This looks so pretty. But just like in that Tom Ford sophistication type of way, you know what I mean? So we're gonna play around with Rose Topaz today. I want to create a dramatic look, or excuse me, I want to create a dramatique look. And then of course I'm going to share a nice soft wearable look so that if you're interested in the palette, you can say, hey, I'll be able to wear it often because I can do a soft every day and I can get nice and dramatique. I want to share it all with you. Also in today's video, I want to share a quick roundup of all three with you, do some quick comparisons, and let's just talk about all the things. Let's go ahead and get started. So I want to share something with you really quick. I did share it on the community tab here on YouTube, but I did pick up the little trio of fragrances that came out with this. Is this a collection? I don't think this is a collection. I think this was just a launch of products because, Tom Ford just said, boom, here you go. Palettes, lips, all the things, and this was included. He also has the full size, but right now I feel really confident and set in my fragrances from Tom Ford, but I do think this obviously makes a beautiful gift for like a fragrance lover, but this little trio is a great way to try before you commit to the full size, you know what I mean? So this is called the Private Blend Roses Travel Collection with the Atomizer. Clearly I'm a fan. I really love having these in my purse or not being sure if I'm going to love the fragrance, kind of like blind buying online, guilty as charged. I'll kind of go this route and it works out. So I wanted to try all of them. I didn't want to buy all of them because with all of the other Tom Ford things, your girl had to prioritize. This channel is self-funded. This one is effing fabulous. This one is more matte, and the new one is more like glossy finish. So yeah, I picked that up, and like I said, I can't wait to try it. Okay. So let's get back to Rose Topaz. Let me do some quick reminder swatches for you. Let's go. Beauty, isn't she? So creamy. This formulation, that's the one thing I love so much. And it's not to say that the other formulation is not creamy and the wet dry is not creamy and all of the things, but I'll save my 2 cents, 10 cents maybe towards the end of today's video because we're going to talk. Okay, let's get into creating some looks. Hello. So my base is already, good to go. I prime my eyes. Let me put my hair on my way. And then we will create a look. So let's start off with the more softer look, shall we say? We're going to start off with this shade right here. It is that creamy formula, and that's what it picks up like on the brush. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't talk. So I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. This is a very soft pinky tone. And I think this is a perfect everyday lid shade. Very soft and pretty. A little closer. Hello. So I'm just building that up And what I love most so far about this formulation, and of course we'll talk more about it, but the fact that I don't get any fallout, not even a little bit. We love that. This shade is really perfect to brighten your eye and to just add a little something while still keeping it nice and soft, you know what I mean? So that's that. I'm gonna flip that same brush around and let's go into this shade right here. Okay. And I'm gonna place that on the beginning portion of my eye to brighten just ever so softly. Yay. In my first video, I had shared with you all three of this dark brown shade because I felt like they were similar, you know? This one of the three is, I felt, to be the richest, the darkest, the deepest. So with that said, and the reason I'm giving this whole disclaimer is I'm going to go into that shade, but I'm going to keep in mind this is my daytime, everyday, easygoing look. And I'm going to go in very lightly because I don't want too much intensity. So I'm going in, this is an Isom S33. I've been really enjoying this brush lately. I'm sure you can tell. And I find it to work really well with this formulation, and I'm sure any other brush will too. But right now, me and this Isom brush, we're having a moment. So I'm lightly going to tap in and pick up. And I'm going to slowly work that into this look just to add a little depth and dimension, but all while keeping it super soft. Don't want to get carried away because, you know, I can. So I've gone back in and tapped just once. And I'm making sure to hold lower down on the handle so I'm not putting too much pressure so we don't get too much deposit of color. Yeah, that's the look we're going for. Keeping it soft and pretty. And just taking whatever's left on that brush down on my lower lash. That is exactly what I was going for. Soft and pretty, but, you know, still easy for the everyday. And we used, what, 3 colors? Yeah. What I am going to do is I'm going to go back into that lid shade we used, and I'm going to just kind of re-intensify it a little bit. And sometimes I love to just use my finger because why not? I always feel like I get such a seamless blend and the warmth just like melds it like so effortlessly. Now I have no product on that brush. I'm just perfecting the look. We're pretty much done. I'm just perfecting everything. And I feel quite content right here in my look, so I am going to call it, I'm going to call it. Let's do a little something in the waterline. I do want a black. I need to get a black Tom Ford waterline, eyeline, pencil. Yes, don't I? I have like all the other colors, brown, blue, green. Just taking very little bit of that darkest brown, and I'm going to put that very close on my lower lash line. Because again, we're keeping it soft, and I'm not bringing it all the way either. I'm also focusing it on the outer portion of my under eye area. And then going back in with our S33 from Isom. and just tying everything together. Yes. Okay. We're going to do a couple coats of mascara, and I know I explained why I haven't been using my Tom Ford mascara. So the mascara I am going to be using is not Tom Ford. It's this one. I've been enjoying this one. It's a tubing mascara, which I've never tried before until this one, and I like it. I stayed away from tubing mascaras because I thought they were like a pain to remove. But this one is not. This one is a pleasure. It's super easy. Warm water when you're washing your face, and you literally just go like this and it comes right off. No irritation at all. I am a daily contact wearer, so you know that stuff's important. I also haven't had flaking or anything like that. Anyways, Mo, we get it. You like the mascara, so boom. Look one. It's complete. Okay, so it's boom. Kind of do the hair so you can get your vibe. Yes. See how soft and pretty and perfect that is for like literally the everyday of your life? So you'll definitely love, use, and enjoy this palette a ton. Yes. Let me fix my inner corner. Okay. Yeah. I like that. It's really pretty, and that was super quick. Yes, we love. Okay, let's do another look, and we'll make it nice and dramatique. Yes. Okay, so we want to be a little more dramatic on this eye. Yes, we do. Let's start off with the darkest shade. I'm going to use that Esum S33. Just going to pick up. And look, as I'm picking up, I don't have fallout. We love that. So I'm going to start on the outer eye. Remember, this is our more dramatic look, so we're going to go there. Okay, but what's nice is you are always still in control with the shade. You can build it up, it will blend, it will be smooth, and all the things. So that was just one time going in, just shaping out the look, just blending and shaping the eye. And while we're here, bring it down a little bit so we're connected and pretty. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I could totally go just like this. Put a wing and some lashes, and it's a look. Wow, it's so pretty. And what I want to point out is you saw, I've just been blending, and this formula, it is so easy to work with. It's like a pleasure, you know what I mean? It's like yes, I'm not worried about things getting patchy and, you know, yeah, that's nice. So now, all right, so I'm going to go into this shade right here. We haven't tried this shade yet. I'm going to take that, what, I haven't told you, this is the Builder 3 from Sonia G. So we're just going to pick that up. Now looking at it, you would think there's going to be like a ton of fallout. But again, this is that creme formulation, so let's find out. Ooh. I haven't tried this on the eyes yet. So let's see. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Zoom in, Monique. They need to see. Let's go. Oh. Oh, the pretty sparkle. The pretty, pretty sparkle. It's not too much. It's just enough. Do I have one speck of fallout right there? Looks like a nose ring. Maybe we should leave it. Oh my gosh. Am I close enough? Yes, look, that's so pretty, isn't it? Look, I have to do it. It wouldn't be a Mo video if I didn't do it. I'd take my little grubby finger and put it in the shadow. And let's try. Oh, that's such a pretty tone. Okay, let's see. Ooh, yes. Mm-hmm. This is gorgeous. It's not a chunky glitter. It's just so soft and it just glides like, excuse me. Look at me. So pretty, right? Oh, this is the stuff that gets me excited. So, I mean, okay. Considering the formulation and the fact that it's packed glitters, for me to have one little speck right there, I'll take it. So let me just perfect it. Let's see. That's so pretty. Oh. I am going to go back into my Esam and pick up a little bit more of the dark brown shade so that we can intensify the look a little more. And let's see what happens with these glitters if they scatter and all that stuff. I am working very softly though, so there's that. But I want to intensify the look. I mean, even for a more dramatic look, it's still like so soft and pretty, and yeah. This is a date night eye. Absolutely. Listen, date night is your opportunity to be extra. Look at this eye. Oh my gosh. I'm just tapping where the two colors meet. Let me go ahead and put a little black in the waterline. Now I'm taking just like a little tiny bit of the darkest brown and we're gonna like just, we're not perfecting anything. We're getting a little messy. Just a little bit. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I am feeling that. Because listen, we love an everyday eye. Yes, we do, but yeah. Yeah. So I didn't put any more product. I'm just blending because I feel like I want to make sure I shape the eye properly, you know? Yeah. It's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna look gorgeous when we put some lashes. Okay, I will be right back. Let's put a lash. The lashes bring the look together. I mean, they're not on perfect, but you get the vibe, you know. So here are our two looks using Rose Topaz. Beautiful. Okay, so let's talk. Let's talk all three palettes. Let's compare. And I have some thoughts. Let's do it. So, you know, it's Tom Ford Tuesday. The full face is Tom Ford. I'm going to have everything listed and linked for you down below, but I finished up my face with Cherry Blaze blush and Nubile lipstick. And I decided to go and finish up today's video wearing the more dramatic look from Rose Topaz because, yeah. It's always a good day when Tom Ford shows up in the middle and when you're in the middle of filming Tom Ford Tuesday. Yes. So guess what? Showed up at Sephora and your girl had to grab it because we talked about it when we first started playing around with this new formulation. The new Traceless Soft Matte Primer. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try this. You guys, look at this packaging. Look. Oh, it's just like, you know, the other primer and foundation. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, you know, I just wanted to share that with you really quick. Like I said, there's lots of Tuesdays in the year. We'll play around with this one very, very soon. Okay, let's talk about all three. I'm getting all the little thingies ready for you. Let's talk about all three of Tom Ford's new cream eyeshadows. Okay, so I'm going to go in numerical order, okay? So 35 Rose Topaz, that's the one we played around with today. Number 36 Tiger Eye. 37 Smoky Quartz. They've all been very used and loved. So this is what they're all looking like right now. Okay. Now, you guys always do this to me. You're like, Mo, which one do you love most? I don't know. And that's not a fair answer. So honestly, if I had to rank the three, okay, I'm going to rank them and I'm going to explain how and why I rank them as such, okay? I'm going to go with my third favorite. And it's not that I don't like it. It's just my third favorite of the three, okay? And I kind of like that there's only three because it makes it easy. Because if there was like 10, I'd be like, ugh. Anyways. In third place, it's going to be Tiger Eye. This one. And here's why. Beautiful color story upon looking at it, okay? When I used this palette, I was able to create really beautiful looks. And looks that I will wear. And I have worn this palette, I want to say three times now. I've worn it 3 times, okay? Here's why I put it in third place. And this is speaking on how it showed up on me and such. This shade right here, this one. When you look at it, right, it has like a look that it's going to give you like a little bit more. When I put it on, it's not much different than these other two. It's not enough different to make me want to reach for it, although this is my favorite. When I look at it, I'm like, oh, I want to use this shade because it's like a pinky tone. While it is, but when I wear it, they all kind of start to look and meld together the same. But in certain lights, you can see the differences. You catch my drift? Yeah, so this one is number 3 for me, Tiger Eye, okay? Yeah. This is so hard. But it's important that I do this, you know what I mean? Because it's realistic. If I was going to pick one of the 3, which would it be? Now that I've used this, I probably would pass on it. And not to say that it's not a good one and it's not beautiful and you don't get really pretty looks. And I have got pretty looks and I've worn it 3 times already and I've only had these for a short period of time. But I wanted to reach for it. I wanted to use it and I wanted to wear it. So there's that. But again, of the 3, this is in third place, okay? Okay. Now, second place was really hard because, like I said, I like them all very much. And I am going to use the heck out of all 3 of them, okay? But in second place for me is Smoky Quartz. Now, Smoky Quartz is that all matte formulation, that cream formulation that just is like butter. It blends, it just looks and wears beautifully. Performance is just A+++ across the board, okay? And the color story is really nice. It's very practical. I ran into a little bit of these two looking a little similar for me because I was hoping this one was a little lighter, a little more pinky, because when you look at it, that's what I'm getting. And I felt like I could just go in with these 2 shades for an everyday. And then if I wanted just a little zhuzhin up, I can go in with this one to, like, you know, take it there, put this on the inner corner. You know, like how I kind of shared in the video that we did dedicated to this palette. While this palette creates beautiful looks, I didn't like it enough to put it in first place because I didn't find it to be exactly as versatile as I like and I want. Now, it doesn't mean that it's not a good palette, okay? For an all matte, this is definitely something that I'm going to continue to reach for because it does create beautiful looks, beautiful one and dones. Either one of these creates beautiful one and dones. I am going to get a ton of use out of those 2 colors. I can tell you right now, these are going to be the main colors that I reach for in this palette when I reach for it. But what I really, really love that he did is that he made this an all matte to pair really well with the other 2. Okay? And I feel if you are completely brand new to Tom Ford and you want a matte, this is the route to take because you're going to get such a beautiful formulation that is unlike what you probably have experienced in the past. So that's in second place. I love it very much, but you know what? Rose Topaz came and was like, Mo, and I'm like here for it. This is my favorite of the 3. Very much. look at this look. This is not a typical Mo everyday look that you guys know I love to share and I love to wear, but it is a look that I'm gonna wear a ton. Like a ton. This is gonna be my go-to for a while. I'm gonna have a moment. I'm gonna have a moment because ever since that Dior Atelier of Dreams collection and that silver, I feel like I have had like a reawakening with silver eyeshadows and I'm here for it. And I also find when it comes to this palette, it to be like the most versatile, and here's why I'm saying that, okay? And I know it's only 4 shades. What are you talking about? Here's what I'm talking about. This pinky shade shows up as a pinky shade on me. It doesn't show up as like a very light frosty shade. It's a pinky pretty shade. You guys know I love my pinky pretty shades. And in this formulation, yes, please and thank you. So, love that this is also a more of like a satin matte. It doesn't have like any big sparkle to it or sheen per se, but the finish gives it a little something, you know? You then have these two, okay? This one is more of your satin with a little sheen to it, okay? And then this star right here that has the versatility of just that like soft little sparkle that we love if we just want to put a little something on the center, or it can be built up to this intensity. Love it. And it's that sparkly with little particles that does not scatter. Yes, love. Okay, so you see the versatility, right? And then this darkest shade. I love that I'm not going to put too much and it's just not going to blend and it's going to be just the harshest thing. This is a dark shade that you are, like I always say, you're in control of it. You're not going to overdo it. It blends. It just gets super soft and pretty. And this palette, yeah, I honestly can say, if I was to say, hey, you know, the question I'm getting the most is, Mo, which one? Hurry up, which one? Which one is your favorite? This is my favorite, and a lot of us already have a ton of eyeshadow. And if you're one of those people, a lot of us already have a good, solid eyeshadow collection. I think of the 3, this would be a beautiful addition. If you're more new to Tom Ford overall and you want to try a formulation and you want to try one of his palettes, of course I'm going to go tell you to go buy a wet dry, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this one right here is probably going to be alongside one of the wet dries that I would recommend for you to start off with, because the formulation is so impressive. And again, this is smoky quartz, beautiful color story, very practical and wearable. Okay, but again, number 1 for me, number 2 for me, and least, but still a good contender, very beautiful, because I don't want to be out here I don't want to be here telling you it's not a good, beautiful palette, because it is. It's just, I feel like I was looking for something and I got something else, but it still works and I can still make really pretty looks with it, and I own the palette. I'm going to use the palette, but that's my 3rd favorite of the 3. Yes. Okay, really quick, I'm going to insert some swatches for you of other Tom Ford quads in my collection that I feel are comparable. And you let me know what you think. Okay? You know, I told you that I was truly inspired by this eye look. How did I do? I feel like I took my inspiration and yeah. Gosh, isn't she so beautiful? Okay. So we've got a lot more Tom Ford stuff. We've got a lot of Tuesdays in the year. I'm going to see you really soon. My schedule is starting to come back down a little bit to where I can manage posting more than just 1 video a week. So So I'm looking forward to it. So I got lots of new goodies to share with you. Definitely have a haul coming, okay? It's well overdue. And you know, here's the thing with me. I'll buy it and I'll put it to the side. I have to save it for a haul. I don't want to open it yet. So yeah, we've got a ton of new stuff to try out and play around with. And of course, always remembering to use the things we have. Yes, that's so important. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you all so much. Stay beautiful. I'll see you soon. Bye.